to find the three most useful tools are the pivot table, scatter plot, and the regression analysis. So for the first one, I'm gonna show how to do a pivot table in week 7 Excel training data. So first, select all the data and then use the insert to the pivot chart and put it in an exist worksheet because it's gonna convenient to know the data. And then put the years into rows and values and change the sum into count. And it shows that how many products have each vulnerability type and can change it like a bar chart, and it clearly shows that the difference between the quantity. And then we could use a slicer to know about different parts have different influence on this. Like if just choose bathroom and data will change, like just choose a bedroom. Also we can choose 2 and we can see the graph is changing. Yeah, and we can just select whatever we want. So using the pivot table and the pivot chart and the slicer is gonna be very clearly to show the whole data into a very clearly like summary. And the next one is the scatter plot. You can clearly use it to like know the correlation between the two variables. Like select this and select data like this one. I think we should use X1 as advertising spend, and for the Y value is gonna be monthly revenue. Oh no, it's like this. And we can have a plot now, and then we can add the trend line. It very clearly shows that the more spent on advertising, the more revenue you get this month. And we can also change the form of it to make it more clearly. And no, change the line. Yeah, so and we can also change the color to make it more clearly. It's like this. And then we can have a regression analysis. Go to the analysis, no, data analysis, and we can choose the regression. And the Y range is the monthly revenue. And the X range is the advertising spending. And right, this gave a clearly analysis on the regression. And for the there are a lot of data and shows different meaning. For example, the like different, they can show very different. And if we change the variables, like we create a new one, and we just change it to just January to October, and X is January to October. And we can compare the difference. We see that multiple R is declining. We can highlight it. Yeah, it shows some very different, like coefficients is gonna be very different. And the p-value here is different. And like that's very clearly to describe the relations. For example, the p-value is for this one is lower than 0.05, so it shows that it shows that the data is statistically significant. But for this one, it changed to 0.18. It's over 0.05, so it shows it's not statistically not that significantly. Yeah. So this is the three most useful function I have learned for the whole semester, and this can help us to like organize data, show patterns, and predict change. And use this like in marketing work can save our time and provides a lot of ideas about this data. And for the task 2, like the new tab here, I have add format painter, keep text only, pivot table, and sort to Z2A here, because that is very that seems very convenient if you want to format something here. Use the formats tool. And another one is that because I usually use pivot table to do a lot of like to help me clearly the data. So I add the pivot table here and keep text only because that sometimes it's gonna be like a function like for example it's be like this one, but I don't want to copy the whole function. I just want to put the number here, so we can just choose this one and we can like gonna be like this one. And for sort Z2, like for sort Z2A is perfect when I need to get a quick view of the data from the highest to the lowest value. So for this tour, I think I could very clearly and very fast to help me complete my task. Yeah. So that is all. And I learned really a lot in the Common 100 and Common 1110. So I really enjoyed this class. Yeah. And it helped me a lot to get interested in the data analysis.